And time! Hail everyone! Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to What Lies Beyond Existence. My name is Nick Halden II and this is the Cradle of Guilt. Yes! You can see right here, level 2 now. We just leveled up. If you were here... Actually, let me first. Previously on the Cradle of Guilt. If you were here today, we actually finished our song. The end is done. It's done. We did what we were supposed to do, and we did it with the best of our abilities, or in this case, my abilities, which, they're meh at best. But we did it. I'm more or less happy with what I did, and yeah, that's that. If you're also here, you remember that I showed you part of a song. And what I showed you was a rough beginning, which is basically what this also is. But this is a better version than the one that I've showed you yesterday. So yesterday was very... I mixed up the versions, and I showed you one of the first ones. This one is a more complete, a more worked out version of the song. It has the beginning, it has the transition, it has the fast part until, well, the main chorus. I think that's what this is. It's the main chorus here. Yeah, we need to listen to it. This is the verse. Yeah, I believe this is until the main chorus. This is the second part, like after the solo, so hopefully here we're gonna be a solo. And here is the last chorus and probably an outro. I don't know yet. But as you can see, this is a more composed version of what I showed you yesterday. So hopefully you'll get a clearer picture. More than that, yesterday we tried to put some instruments on the tracks we've had, and we figured out that the instruments I have, or at least that I had, weren't up to the task. Mainly the distorted guitars. Now, I've searched around. I remember the name of the plugin that I used was Shreddage. And I don't know if it was the Shreddage 3, Jupiter, Saturn. I'm sure it wasn't Uranus, but I think it was one of the planets, probably Shreddage Jupiter or something. But yeah, it had a cool tone, and it wouldn't hurt your ears when you compose like the guitar like this, when you write it down, and you apply a VST just to have the song more or less composed, the way that I usually work. Because again, I'm no guitar player. I can eventually get a nice take after 300 tries. So yeah, but I prefer this that way. Then I can see what I need to be doing, and yeah, that's how I learn the songs that I usually play. I don't grab the guitar and start playing. That's not me. That's pretty much every other guitar player. But I'm not a guitar player, so yeah. Now, what are we gonna do? We're gonna audition some instruments to apply to the tracks that we had and that we have, and hopefully you'll get a clearer picture of what this song is. I don't want the time. I know what time it is. Okay, so I found the one that is more or less okay for the guitars. And by more or less, I mean pretty bad, but still. It's the one in Contact. This one, yeah, see here. Do you see these bars here? These bars were because in these parts, like here, I have like, in this specific case, it was a palm mute. So this was an articulation imbued in the program that I had. So shreddage. Shreddage has all those articulations. So I was able to come here and say, well, this part is in palm mute, this part is open chords, and yeah, it was easy to work. Now, I don't know if this library in Contact, which is Contact Player, has any other articulations. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Key changes. Well, if it has key changes, it might have, but I don't see it. Have velocity, tuning. We'll need to figure it out eventually. Oh, we can change cabinets. It's okay, ish. And yeah, we'll see what we can do. And that's that. This one's better than the previous one. So it's better than the other one. The other one was just too bad to use. If I was limited to that one, I don't really know what I would do. I would probably, I would have to try to play the guitar live, which would be equally bad. But yeah, violin solo again. I don't have a violin solo, so I put violin, and that's it. This is the best violin I have. So right here. Yeah. We'll see here. Arpeggio and arpeggio keys. I need to change one of these. You. I chose you, Pikachu. No. You're gonna be guitar acoustic. In fact, acoustic. I don't think there's a U there. Acoustic? No. If I put you like this, there. So that works. Voice guide. It works. Guitar rhythm, guitar solo. Ugh, guitar solo, man. This is gonna be painful. Okay, but we're gonna do it either way. Anyway, guitar solo. Right there. Yeah, this was the... If I put the jazz guitar, would it work? Let's find out. God. Guess not. Rock guitar, and that's it. Why mess around? I just change the tone, change the wahs and pickups, and yeah, eventually we'll get there. So for now, God, yeah, we're gonna need to mess around with those just so our ears don't get, well, screwed up. Piano. Piano, I'm going to quiet music. Quiet piano. Quiet piano actually... No, actually for these keys... I'm gonna use cold space. And I don't even need to hear it. For one simple reason. The last song, the previous song that we did, we used that same version. Here, I'm gonna use a clean piano. That's that. In the previous song, guitar. Right there. In the previous song, we used that same piano. That same version of the piano. And since this is the beginning, this is the beginning of the song, I find it appropriate to have a transition. That piano will pass to this piano and the sound will be the same. Here, this is going to be a different piano. That version, that sound ends here. Here it's going to have more rain and things like that, so it will be more or less the same. I want the transition to be as seamless as possible. Let's see if it works. If it does not work, we change it. That's it. Neo piano. Here, you. What am I gonna do with you? You're just too low. So be it. And last but not least, a pad. I need a pad. And for the pad, probably presence will work. Vintage keys. That's cool. Is it what I'm looking though? I'm using a piano. Oh no, oh no. Okay, so I made a mistake. You need to go here, replace, yes, and I'm gonna put a vintage keys. I was looking for a pad, but I might have an idea for something 80s like. That's something that I noticed with this song as soon as I started applying instruments the other day and writing it down. That was something that I noticed. This song had an 80s feel to it. I don't know if it was just my ear or something, but I swear that it had an 80s feel to it. I have no clue. This is just too much. Mercury Swamp. I should probably apply just one, hope for the best, and lead the way. No. Not you. Horns of Thor. No. I'm looking around, and even I don't know what I'm looking for. Clockwork Cube. Sure. You work. And now the piano. Quiet piano. Here. Replace. And now I want a clean piano. There. Okay. So hopefully now everything has a voice. So let's give it a name. You. What are you? You're the guitar. I should probably put clean here. No? Clean. At least I know what it is. You. You're gonna put arpeggio keys, not cues, keys. There you go. You. You're the voice. And you're the GTR. Nope. Yes. Written. Right? I forgot how to write. No worries. I just don't. That's it. Solo. It's just to identify it. Your violin solo. Your the pad. And your the piano. Okay. Go to your place, everything's going to their specific place, and let's start messing around from the top. and raising down the volumes. Okay. The piano is the one that you hear the most. So let's put you down just a tiny bit. There. The guitar. You're way too loud. Where is the song for the sound of this? It's in stereo, strumming, tab, effects, edit settings. I don't want you, but you might have what I'm looking for, which is a volume knob. That's it. Where's the volume knob in here? Not here. Main. With double on off. Double tapping, cool. This has a capo. Okay, cool. It would be so nice if I had... It has no presets. Finger. Stereo. Okay. Open string, hold pedal, standard mode, auto HP, stroke nose. Yeah, I would love if this plugin had... I'm gonna change your light right here. I don't want... Usually I don't like... Just a second, guys. Now I remembered something that I didn't do, but I should have, which is... Well, luckily, I didn't had anything to... I didn't play anything. So, yeah. This should be here. Default send broadcast. No, local broadcast. There you go. No, local broadcast. That's it. Not yet. You can come here. I can move you. Yes. Add a new media source. Okay. What am I doing? I'm going to browse what I'm looking for. This is one of the mistakes that I make, which is just dump. There. Oop. This is one of the mistakes that I usually make. That I had one what do I need to apply here? It's a VST, right? It's a VST. I need to come here in properties. No, not properties. It's a filter. I don't remember. Let's see if the music passes on. No. Where do you apply? But here, you remember it. Is it here? VST, yes, right here. VST plugin, okay. And restream standalone. Open plugin, receive. Yeah, it's here, but it's not receiving. It's sending a local broadcast. That's it. Enter. There. Now, there. Now you can hear it. Sorry, guys. I had a template for Twitch, but I thought it was only because of the microphone that was on PreSonus, and I completely forgot that I have to have that plugin there to send what I'm doing here onto OBS. Now it's done. You can hear it. See? Reverb. It's a plugin. I just applied it and you can hear it. It's the reverb is right there. So this kind of instruments are already treated, well, more or less. Okay. So we did those two. Let's go for the voice, which is here, but no one hears. Let's solo it. Man. Can I? You are just way too low. It's just too low, right? Should I put another instrument there? Maybe no. I'm gonna do something different. Not a piano. I mean, I'm gonna bombard this song with pianos. Doesn't need to. I can use. What can I use? I can come here and probably use. Wait, where are the other instruments I have? Right, piano, where's. There. It can be you, but I'm gonna give it another. One instrument that I probably I'm not gonna use, which is probably a flute, clarinets, a flute. Let's see. No boy. A piccolo, because it reminds me of that green dude from Dragon Ball. So, yeah, piccolo. And shouldn't he be singing right now? The hell, dude? Oh. It's probably because it cannot be so low. Okay, so for now and specifically for piccolo, there you go. There, 2 octaves higher, doesn't matter, it's just for melody. Okay, it's pretty. Let's go with pretty. I don't mind pretty at all. Let's say this is Vox Guide. I don't mind pretty. It's pretty. It's one of those tunes that you can imagine yourself maybe somewhere in Sweden or something, somewhere in the Alps, maybe, and you wake up in the morning and you see the birds and someone starts playing something pretty. Who knew that this is the main character completely broken down? It's a very sad story, and the beginning sounds oh so pretty. Now, you're gonna be loud as hell, aren't you? You are. I can... Yep. Pretty loud. Come down a bit. You are pretty loud. You. Do you have an instrument already assigned to you? You do. Can I? Probably can't, but... Better. And you. The guitars... This is gonna be so bad. But we're gonna do it anyway. No, definitely not. Come down a little bit. Lots of reverb. I need lots of reverb here. And probably put you down a little bit. 1 octave lower. Let's go. Now, for those of you who weren't alive in the 90s, this is how a video game would sound in a Sega Genesis or a Super Nintendo. If you're wondering what 8 bits is, this is. This is 8 bits. Sega Genesis, guys. This is what we had. And man, I love those Sonic and Mortal Kombat 2 times. Awesome. Here is the part that I want. Here I need a transition to feedback. This last note. If you're familiar with November Rain from Guns N' Roses, I think it's at the very end of the song. It has the sound that I'm looking for. It's Slash gives one of those. It's a note just like this one, in sustain, and it transitions to feedback. That's what I want. And the feedback fades out, and the song goes to. God, this is so bad. Can I change this? Can I work around this? Because that's what I was looking for. This is palm mute, but it's chug. Are you familiar with chug? Chug, 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 chug. Almost like a marsh. It wasn't supposed to, but as it progressed into this, I started thinking about like the Imperial March from Star Wars. So, yeah, something like that around. And then goes hard. Let's go for the piano. Okay. Oh, it's you. You're not supposed to be too high nor too low. You're just here for atmosphere. It's so weak. So damn weak. And I can't apply anything to it. I'm gonna do lots of crap to you. Cabinet. Rock. Mount. Lots of... It was so good if it had impulse response. Oh, I'm messing with the song. That's why I wasn't hearing it. Better. One octave lower. You. Better, but come on. Man, shreddage was so good. It's never like a guitar. It's never the same as a guitar, a real guitar. I need to... And there's no articulations, right? It's this and that's it. I can mess with the tone. I can compress it. Wah, distortion tone, drive. As soon as it... There's nothing I can do, man. If there's a version of shreddage that's free, but that version only works with the full version of Contact. And if you listen, if you see here, I only have the player version. So that means that even if I downloaded that free version, it wouldn't work here. This is what I have, and this is the best. Apparently, this is the best guitar emulator, metal or rock guitar emulator. That's the best there is for free. The other ones are just bad, and this is hard. God, I'm so tempted in showing you the other version. God, do I have it here? I'm not sure if I still have it here. But man, the other version was so much better. It's not even funny. You're just way too low. What if... Yeah. Listen to this part. So we have voice guide, rhythm guitar, and the piano. Actually, you I can put down a little bit. It would be good if you... I remember now. Piccolo. This part is my tribute to Berlin. Take My Breath Away. What? Why isn't the thing playing? Because I'm not in the part. There. right here. It reminds me so much of Take My Breath Away. It wasn't supposed to be. And I still don't know how it's gonna evolve. I still don't know how it's gonna evolve from there, but eventually it will get back to the chorus. But I wrote it down. I liked it. Reminded me a little bit of Take My Breath Away from Berlin, and I said, well, that's cool. And I left it there. That's it. And yeah, so this is more or less the song. This is what, at least this is what I have. I can start putting markers down, maybe. Not you, but Hugh. I'm not sure if I have it yet. No. You, I'm gonna throw you right here. Not yet. This will clutter a little bit, and I need the screen real estate. So yeah, this is what I have. This part clearly is the transition, you know. It will have the same effects as the other one, probably not the bells, or maybe one bell just fading out. I'd like to have like the rain. The rain is gonna be it's gonna be the main transition from the end to the Cradle of Guilt, and the other one has some thunder. Here I probably want some thunder, but in the background, just fading out. I probably want the bells too, but also fading out, and then just rain. And as soon as the rain stabilizes as only rain, you'll get the beginning, which is this. Probably in a fading in or something. So this is what I have for this first part, okay? Remember, the piccolo is the voice. It's the voice melody, if you will. And right now, it's very, very sharp. This part, remember, it's a strumming pattern, so it's not like this, and probably the piano won't be doing the same thing. I said I would put here the lyrics. I forgot. There's something missing here. I'm sorry. It goes too low, right? No. But it goes too high. This is an A. Do you have an A? You do have an A. Then what? Why did I put you? You can come down a little bit. There. Okay. So the transition works like this. Imagine like a real guitar punching in. Coming in strong. The violin's behind. Yeah, I'm gonna need to put the guitars here as fast as possible. This is just no good at all. It really looks like an 8-bit or 16-bit music in a video game, like Streets of Rage or Golden Axe or something like that. Yeah, this is completely 8-bit, 16-bit. Why doesn't the voice? Because it's too low. Yeah, Streets of Rage, definitely. I think I've played this level in Streets of Rage. Free Altar was here. I'm pretty sure you also played that level in Streets of Rage. God. Yeah, this song without real instruments, or at least better VSTs, it's just not gonna work. It will not gonna work. I'm gonna need to record the guitars as soon as possible. So I need to define what the guitars will be as soon as possible, so I can just start changing this. This is easy to play around. This is what? These are power chords, I think. Power chords with the octave. Yeah. The first, the fifth, and the octave. Yeah. Power chord, power chord, power chord. Yeah, this is all power chords. So I go from B to D to A to B to G to A. B, D, A, B, G, A, B, D, E, B, G, A. Yeah. Pretty straightforward. Pretty easy to do. Here. More or less, right? More or less same thing. This part's gonna be a little tricky to do, because again, I think I told you yesterday, I've played it in 7/4, and because I wanted something weird, something proggy, and well, I wanted weird, I got weird, that's it. And it needs to have punch, and yeah, but again, nothing hard to play. Dam, da 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 dam, da 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 dam, 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 da 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 dam, dam, da 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 dam, dam, and that's it. Twice. Here it starts again. Boom, boom, boom. That's it. And I think I played this 7/4, but it isn't 7/4. It's two measures, two different measures. This. Dam, da 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 dam, da 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 dam, dam. Here, it's another measure. It should start here. Dun, 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 dun. And here's another measure, but. And here, when starts another measure, it goes again to 4/4. But I'm not sure if this is 7/4. It's probably not. I think it's two different measures here, but I've did it this way, so I'm gonna leave it right there. It would be so awesome if I had it, but I don't. So no variations, no nothing. Pity. This part here, kind of easy to play, right? Most of what I do in the rhythm guitars is power chords. And I add the octave to beef them up. And I'm gonna record twice, one to the right side, one to the left side, that's it. I'm gonna record it, and we're gonna add some impulse responses to it, and that's that. I have emissary, I think. We'll apply emissary as the head. The cabinet will be an impulse response. So I'm gonna use the clean signal. Unfortunately, I don't have a thingy, a box. How do you say it? Oh, I forgot the name of the thing. So I'm gonna record it straight to the interface, and that's that. So nothing that weird there. This is more or less easy to play. This part here, easy to play. The piano won't be that, the pad. This here, it's something different, right? So, from A sharp, A, B, C, D, E, F. So I'm going to the fifth. I'm going to the fifth here, but here I'm going to the fourth. So fifth, fourth, and this is the G. This is the power chord. Yeah, power chord. Power chord instead of the fifth. I'm going for the fourth, and another power chord, but this time in G. And then it's G, like a horse ride, like very Iron Maiden. This is completely Iron Maiden. So yeah, Iron Maiden, power metal. This song has a healthy dose of power metal. And here, some Berlin, which is nice. Okay. Some BPMs changing also. Here in 120, here goes to 145, here gets to 116, and then 145 again. And that's what I have for now. So you can see this song it's not what I showed you yesterday. This song has a little bit more than that. Now, guitar clean. Let's work with what we can. I cannot have two things playing the same thing. So you can be like that, but as soon as I come here, can you be like that? So am I playing? I'm playing the B. 4, 5 notes. Am I playing 5 notes? I am. In B, yes. First one's B, F, 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 F. Am I playing this? Probably am. In the guitar. I'm just trying to visualize the neck, and it's more or less working, but it's way too hard. Again, not a guitar player. You, on the other hand, I probably don't need. You, I'm not gonna need like this. You, I'm not gonna need like doing this. If you're just the guitar can be strumming, all right, but you don't need to be accompanying it that much. In fact, what you're gonna let's do what I think I'm gonna do, and what's that here? I changed something here. What am I changing? What am I changing, guys? What have I done here? I'm changing something. Why am I changing something here? Oh, yeah, I remember. Yeah, it's the A. It's the A note, right? Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Realtor, what's up? Right on time. Rough day today. Yeah, man. Sorry to hear. Sorry to hear about it, man. Even I came here like 5 minutes before the stream. Today was a little bit rough. It was by this much. But glad you're here, man. Let's have some fun, shall we? Hey, do you remember Streets of Rage? Want to hear some Streets of Rage song? Some Streets of Rage music? Here it is, man. Here specifically. Didn't we? That sounds like the bass from the beginning, right? It's like Streets of Rage, man. It seems like we played this level before, right? Man, these VSTs, I tell you, I cannot make them sound good even if my life depended on it. I cannot. The ones I think I showed you this song, but with the other plugins, right? With the other sounds, and it sounded so much better. But this guitar, listen to how it sounds. No. The bass from the main menu. You hear this guitar? It's just bad. It's just bad, and I cannot make it work. I cannot make it work better than this. And it's frustrating me because I like to work like this and see how the song is and look at the big picture after all the instruments are in and then starting to play them. What's up with that? It's the other instruments that I showed you. This I showed you this version. I think I showed you this version. Well, at least the song composed like this, but with other sounds as the instruments. The thing is, those instruments were from VSTs that I don't have. Those VSTs weren't mine. That's it. I composed them with another person's VSTs, and yeah, because I could have everything, but I cannot. I myself don't own any of those, so I have to work with free stuff, and free stuff is most of the times, not all of the times. Actually, there are some things that are actually pretty good. For example, this plugin is actually pretty good for a free VST. It's a pretty good plugin for a free plugin. It's actually not bad. I'm using some free stuff that I'll probably gonna use again. Even if I, for some reason, some miracle, I can have access to all the plugins in the world. There are some that I'm gonna use again. Just as simple as that. For example, I have one here. TDSer, for example, this plugin. This plugin is just awesome, and it's completely free. Okay, it's a de-esser. I found it and it's awesome. It's a free plugin. I'm gonna use that plugin. I cannot guarantee it forever, but until I remember. It's one of the best de-essers that I've used with, and I've worked with waves and things like that. So yeah. However, this guitar plugin is just bad. That's it. And there's no free guitar plugin online that sounds better than that. And this actually came to ruin how I'm gonna do stuff. Because usually what I do is I compose everything. And I have all the instruments worked out, and that's it. And I can look at the big picture and change it on the fly because I can just come here and change it. If I record the guitar and have it as an audio track, I cannot edit that as easily. I have to re-record it. With this, if I don't like how this sounds, if I want to, I don't know, come here and say, this needs to be an octave higher. I just come here and boom, it's an octave higher. If it needs to be lower or lower or lower or higher or higher or higher, it doesn't matter. I can come here and change it. And have all the song laid out for me right in front of me, and that's it. And I can look at the big picture, not just at the trees. I can look at the whole forest and change it accordingly to my taste. Now, with this like this, it just won't work. So I need to record the guitars. That's it. I won't record them twice. I'll probably record them once. Just put one of the double it. Put one of the versions, like, I don't know, 25 milliseconds to forward, and that's it. And that's how I'm gonna write. How I'm gonna write the guitars, at least until I have the full version of Contact and Shreddage again. It's not ideal. It's not ideal at all because I'm not a guitar player. But it's one of those things that need to be done. It's one of those things. It's one of the downsides of being, well, now level 2. The first song was pretty much easy. It was easy. I didn't have any guitars. So I could mess around with what I had. The other plugins, I can make them sound more or less okay. It just doesn't sound good. And this is with me with me actually messing around with it. This is the best I can make it sound. I cannot make it sound better than this. It's just incomplete. It doesn't have any articulations. It just it's key range. It's not key change, it's key range. Damn. And yeah, the velocity, but it just doesn't, which is a shame. And it's the best I have. I don't have a better version. So if you're asking me what's up with that, that's what's up with that. So I don't know. It's actually messing me up. It doesn't sound good. It just doesn't sound good at all. That's cool. That's cool. I wish it was. It's not. It's not cool at all. So yeah. Let me just at least make this piano a little bit audible. No. I'm gonna make the piano sound more or less okay. Now this brought back another issue. Because as soon as I take this out, as soon as I take the piano, or make the piano not accompany the guitar, but just giving the following with the basically with the main chord behind it, not strumming along. The guitar alone sounds weak. The troubles of being level 1. Am I doing this? There. These are the downsides of being level 1. Not level 1. Why am I saying level 1? I'm not level 1 anymore. I'm level 2. And that's a big deal. That's a big deal. Oh man. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? It's gonna make me record the guitars from the beginning, man, and I just don't work like that. But I don't want to make you guys suffer with this kind of sounds. I knew it was gonna be tough somewhere. I was actually finding it a little bit weird that the first song went on so smoothly. We had our issues, but the song wasn't that bad to work with. It took some time because I take my time. I'm not a fast composer, like at all, because I spend time doing this like this, and this is kind of actually, at least for me, kind of therapeutic. How do you say it? Therapeutic. How do you say it in English, man? Therapeutic, which is how you say it in Portuguese. Terapêutico. Therapeutic. Weird song. I don't think I've ever said this word. Like ever. In English. So for some of you guys, this is the boring part. For me, this is me just chilling out after a day's work. After one day of work and just messing around with things, making them sound the way I like. Chilling out. If you're in Europe, you're probably more or less at the end of your day. So if you're like me, you probably had like me and like Realtor over here. You probably had one day of work and you probably just want to come home and chill out a little bit. And that's okay. That's what we are here for. To make you company. And not stress at all with the weird sounds that I'm gonna make with this. No. If I do this, what's that? No. I'm going to copy and paste. Nope. Paste. There. So you're B. So you're a B2. There. And now I can come here. And do this. What are you? Oh, you're probably something that I erased. There. Oh, you're nothing. You're less than nothing. It's probably just too low, but sure. Nope. What have I done? Yep. Glad I said you were a B. But you're way too low. Let's see. But if I come here, you're just not that good. Can I make this? Probably. Damn, that guitar. Oh, that's gonna piss me off. That will be pissing me off for sure. This part is passable. This part is passable. I can stand that. Here, that's where shit just hit the fan. Cannot do that. So, I'm gonna be here next Sunday. The Sunday stream is back on at 3 p.m. UK time zone. I'm gonna be here. I'm not sure if I can do it. Sounded nice. Sounded passable. I mean, we can listen to it because we grew up with this kind of sounds in Sega Genesis, and then to PSX, then PS2 and PS3, and we grew up more or less with this. The 90s, we got ourselves used to it. If there's someone here that doesn't know vintage video games, that grew up in the 20s, the 10s, I'm not sure if they would like it. I can stand it, but I don't want to hear it. Am I making myself clear? I don't know if I can stand it. If I was alone, if I was working alone, if I wasn't streaming this, I would work with this. That's it. Plain and simple. I would work with this, and I would get the song as better as I could, because I prefer to look at the forest and not the trees. Right now, I'm trying to create content, and I'm actually trying to entertain. So that's it. That's why I'm streaming. This is an entertainment channel. It's always is. If I'm streaming something, I'm trying to entertain you some way or another. Yeah. So I cannot bore you to death. I mean, I want the song done, but I also want to entertain you. I don't want to alienate my audience. That's it. If I were alone, I would be doing it like this, and I would probably put the guitar to the minimum and take it like a champ. That's it. But because I'm trying to entertain you guys, I cannot, in good conscience, feed you this. Like at all. It doesn't sound good, period. That's it. And I cannot make it sound better than it sounds right now. Realtor, if you can go to the... If when you had the chance, go to the beginning of the stream and listen to it, how it was after before I tweaked it a little bit, and you'll hear this is an improvement over what was at the beginning. Like the raw version of these plugins. They're just bad. Like bad. You can probably find some use to it, and I'm not trying to... Yeah. I'm not trying to say the program's bad. This sound, for the use I'm making, for the use I want to... For the usage that I want to do, just doesn't work, like at all. I cannot have this guitar being the main guitar riff. This cannot be the main guitar riff. It's not a guitar riff. I mean, it is at its core, but the sound that you hear, it's not what I wanted. So I'm going to record a DI signal. I'm going to record like a DI, and I don't know if I can record it all, but parts of it I will probably record. But my guitar isn't up to use. So yeah, I'm gonna need to change the strings, clean her up. My Viper needs to be cleaned up. And I'll try to record a little bit, and hopefully next session we have a better guitar tone to work with. But man, does this frustrate me. This, not so much. This is also... This is also contributing to how bad that sounds. So probably if I could change this, our perception of what appears here would change also. But man, that's bad. I don't know. If I can record the guitar, at least this part and this part here, because all of this here, it's more or less done. I don't think I want to add anything more to this part. I want to start composing here. That's what needs to be done. Add the bass, add some things. Probably we're gonna add the bass to what we have here. Or, I don't know, maybe create these parts here. Maybe, yeah, that's probably the best idea, is to create the parts and have it done. The voice is done. This is all the voice will be doing. So it's done there. Piano, the pad here is more or less done. This is the end. I can probably copy it, and it works. This is a chorus, and I think there's a chorus like this one. I think it's this part here. It's like that. So yeah, I can just copy part of it make it here and it's done too. So yeah, we're either gonna finish the guitar or create a bass. I'm gonna finish the guitar. There's a part here. I'm gonna finish the guitar. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And finish at least the main guide for this song. That's it. That's the best I can do right now. So yeah, this is the chorus. Yeah, this isn't helping. This isn't helping. That's bad, but this isn't helping at all. It's way too high because it was a different instrument. That's why. It was a different instrument, that's why it's way too high. The melody is pretty. That's the thing. The melody is pretty. But so were the melodies in Streets of Rage. They were also pretty. And it sounded just like this. The voice isn't actually helping to... I'll probably change the piccolo. I like piccolo because, well, piccolo from Dragon Ball. But I'm gonna change it too. It's not helping. The sounds are bad and I need to minimize it all. This is me finding ways or maybe finding excuses not to record the guitar right now because I cannot write guitars like that. So I'm going to make the best I can to make that guitar sound, this guitar sound as less obnoxious as possible. I'm gonna try to do that because I find it easier to compose here than with a guitar. I'm not a guitar player, so I need to learn I need to learn what I'm gonna play after I create it here. That's it. So yeah, I'm gonna change this too. This sounds. I'm gonna change these sounds and try to make this as less obnoxious as possible. So yeah, but that's gonna be Sunday because today I'm done. So yeah, guys, hope you guys have a good one. Hope at least I piqued your interest with what I have. At least you can see, at least I hope that you can see the potential in what's the song, in what's in this song. Because trust me, I know it sounds bad. These instruments aren't that good. But we'll be working on it. And we knew we had to pass through this. Eventually we would come into something that I couldn't get with the way I work. I couldn't get a better version with something free. We knew we would get to this stage because we had to. I mean, right there. That's a 2. It's the beginning. And as soon as we find something that works here, we can use it every single time. We just need to pass through this part of finding something that actually sounds acceptable for this stage of the composition. Because trust me, as soon as I have everything done, I'm going to record the guitar. but I need to compose it right here. First, this part and this part need to be done. Well, I can change them. The parts I can record, I can put it here. For example, this part, I know it won't change. So these power chords here, so I can record them and put in there right now. And I can put what's set in stone right now. I can put it. What's not, I can work here and then put it there. We'll find a way, guys. We'll find a way, but not today. Today, I'll be going. My wife's kind enough to take care of my kid in this little hour that I pass with you. So right now, it's my turn. So guys, thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys have a good one. Have a good Friday. Have a good Saturday. And I'll see you guys on Sunday stream, 3 p.m. UK time zone, right here. Until then, hope you guys have a good one, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.